Studies say that gas pumps are the dirtiest and unhealthiest things that you can handle. Always make sure that your inspection sticker and your registration stickers aren't expired. And this is Starbucks' latest creation, the Crystal Ball Frappuccino. How did it feel for you? Do you remember going back to having your stuff in the shows?
I remember having butterflies in my stomach, thinking of the judges coming around. But it's also a liberating thing to be able to show your work, and you got to have a little bit of courage. So, and I really, I admire all the students that kind of come here and do that. So it's really nice to see.
Right, and do you feel like having experienced yourself in these shows helps you prepare and teach your students to be a part of it themselves?
Absolutely. You know, I tell them about my experience in here and how you kind of have to, you know, speak up a little bit and pull a few judges over and make sure you get judged. And really, we look at this critique afterwards and we go over everything because it's very valuable to get other people's critique. Critique is an excellent thing for every student. We need it. We need other people looking at work, and so as many people as you can get, it's excellent. It's an excellent thing.
All right, so you'd say critique is the most important thing, the most valuable lesson students can take away from this then?
Without a doubt, we need many, many people looking at your work. We need many different opinions, and I think that's really helpful, especially because I teach the AP class, and if we can really, these are the experts in the field, so whatever they're saying is we can really take that information, learn from it, and really try to craft our portfolios and use some of that critique.
Right. How do you feel your students did today? You proud of them?
Very proud. We did get a few best in show, so I'm very, very proud of them. But just being here is enough, and so I'm proud of everybody. Yes, of course.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for being with us. Thank you for joining us, and stay tuned to FTC TV. We'll have more coming up. And Baggett Hill Road, which is just a few minutes away from Five Towns College, is definitely no stranger to these pesky potholes. Children are spending about 8 hours a day on social media, when experts say it should only be about 2. Hi guys, I'm up here in the bleachers with Denisha Allen. She is a first-year student here at Five Towns College, and she also plays on the women's team. So have you liked playing on the team so far?
I love it. It is so much fun, and we have great energy. We love each other. It's amazing.
Cool. And is there anything that you feel like you can learn from watching the guys to play with the girls?
We learn better defense. We learn how to play better as a team, pass the ball more, and we learn our positions, our moves, what we're supposed to do as women, play the same way as guys.
And how do you feel that you guys have been doing so far?
We've been doing amazing. We're 2-0, so we're trying to keep up with the wins, keep the losses at a 0, and just leave it all on the court.
Yeah. What do you feel like is the biggest thing that you guys can work on to keep it up?
Just ball movement, and we keep playing as a team, and we keep scoring. That's the biggest thing. Can't win a game without scoring. So as long as we keep scoring and we keep looking out for each other, having each other's backs, we'll always get a win.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
No problem.
All right, guys, stay tuned for the rest of the game.
4 Stanley Cups, and with these great players on the stage, a 5th ring can't be far behind.
And New York Islander fans are ready to welcome the team home and to play for that ring at Nassau Coliseum.
It's nice to be back in the old barn.
The Isles have officially announced that they will be coming home to the Coliseum, at least part-time, as they build a brand new arena in Belmont.
Coliseum will have some basic structural modifications so it meets the specifications of NHL commissioner. It'll also give us an opportunity to welcome back the Islanders to the place where they belong, which is Long Island.
That project is scheduled to be completed in 3 years. But until then, the governor says the Islanders will be playing half of their season at the Barclays Center, where they currently are located, and half at their original home, right here. All of these seats are expected to be filled with happy Islander fans come the 2018 season.
They contacted my ticket rep, told them where I want my new seats. So I have my seats at the Barclay, and now I'll have my seats here.
And a beautiful metaphor and symbol for that is the Islanders coming back to the top of the cake as the cherry on the cake, Long Island's own Islanders. That's who they are, that's where they belong, and that's where they'll be.
I'm Samantha Lagnese reporting. Pothole problems are shaking up drivers across Long Island, including students who commute to Five Towns College.
Definitely, my car is getting a little banged up lately. It's they're starting to look less like potholes, more like pot landfills. They're getting enormous.
Even students who think they're safe in their bigger trucks are feeling the wrath.
I thought that because I have a Jeep, it wouldn't affect me as much, but these potholes are pretty deep.
And Baggett's Hill Road, which is just a few minutes away from Five Towns College, is definitely no stranger to these pesky potholes. A Huntington Town spokeswoman says that having multiple storms back to back is a drain on resources. She says that when figuring out which potholes to fill first, the highway department looks at the busiest roads and potholes that are deeper and more of a safety hazard to residents.
Every time I'm driving here, I can't even tell you how many times it feels as if I'm driving on like a Roman road made thousands of years ago.
I'm Samantha Lagnese reporting. Hello and welcome to our live coverage of the Long Island Media Arts Show here on FTC TV. I'm Samantha Lagnese. Hundreds of film and photography students from about 25 high schools across Long Island are coming here to show their work, get valuable feedback from judges, and see what other students are working on. Here in the gym, they're setting up their photographs. A bit later, judges will be coming around. They'll put red dots on photos they like the best of a particular student, and blue dots on works that they consider best in show. Organizers say each judge only gets 3 blue dots, so we'll have to see where those end up. In other rooms at FTC, evaluators will be looking at student films, and they'll have a Best in Show ceremony in theaters starting at noon.